friends. Today we are going to take our series on habits ahead. So in the last two videos we saw that how habits form the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats, the SWOT of our life. And then after that in the next video we saw how do we motivate ourselves or how do we keep ourselves inspired to learn a new habit or to drop a bad habit. Yeah. So now let's say there is this realization, right, that the habit is good for me, bad for me. So we have done the SWOT analysis. After that realization, there is this willingness, there is this motivation or inspiration. Now comes the third step, which is how to actually execute it. Yeah, so today is the day of execution. How do I get these skills so that I'm able to implement this habit? Yeah. So for that, let us understand that there are two ways. Okay, one, like we spoke, one way is getting so inspired by a cause that you don't need any skill. Yeah. For example, let's say I know a lot of people who watch this video called Meet Your Meat, right? And they've seen that video, seen how animals are cruelly treated in slaughterhouses. And after seeing that video, they've said, we are not eating non-vegetarian food anymore. Yeah. So a video like that completely shook them from within, and then they took a call. Yeah. So then you don't need any skill. It was just such a strong drive. Yeah. So that is the first method. But let's say we are not motivated so strongly for everything, so then we need some skills, right? So some habits require you to do it skillfully. Let's say for example, I want to get up every day early in the morning. I decide this before I go to sleep today, and then what happens tomorrow morning? The alarm rings and let's just snooze it for a while, and let's just snooze it for 5 more minutes, and then it's gone, right? So what do I do in this case? So there are three kinds of skills that you can use to cultivate a good habit or to drop a bad one. Yeah, so what are these three skills? First skill is figure out a way for a hard stop. Yeah. So you need to take a hard stop. What do you mean by that? So for example, a lot of people these days have mobile addiction. So there are these apps which you download, and after a particular time they will just block your screen. You can't do anything on your phone. It's a hard stop. Come what may, you can't use your phone. Yeah. So figure out, it could be an app, it could be a tool, it could be a person. Let's say you have a mentor, right? You give the reins of this habit, to your mentor and tell him that, if I follow this bad habit or if I don't cultivate this good habit, the reins are in your hand. You can do whatever you want. Okay. Immediately, it might sound like a risky option, but when you have a mentor who's there to guide you, it's the biggest asset you can have in life. Okay, and that person will make sure that you follow your habit. So it could be a hard stop in the form of some tool or some situation or some person, or if not a hard stop, let's say you don't want to take that strong decision, you want a slightly softer option, then you can take support of people. For example, if I want to get up every morning early, so I just call a group of friends who are all early morning enthusiasts and say, let's do exercise tomorrow together. Now I'm the one who's driving this initiative. I have no option. I have to get up. Yeah. Or it could be, let's say, like, this is my story. So earlier I used to be very, very scared of talking in front of people. So there was this club in my college and I just went and enrolled for that club. Now in the first class when I spoke, I was shivering from head to toe. But by the time I reached my 4th class, 5th class, then it became very comfortable. So I knew I wanted to work on it, and I just took the support of a club and joined it. Right? So some situations, some people you can take support of. So this is the second method. Yeah. So find a support system. Right? And third method I would say is find a better replacement or a great alternative. Yeah? So sometimes, let's say for example, somebody is into smoking, drinking. You tell them, oh, you should not smoke, you should not drink. What will happen? They will not leave the drink, they'll leave you. Yeah, because that habit means something to them. So what if I give them an alternative which gives them a bigger high without any side effect? Then now you're talking, right? So if you really want to drop a habit, you pick up another good one which can replace this habit. For example, I've seen so many people who are into these addictions. They leave it when they go through this experience of Sudarshan Kriya. Sudarshan Kriya is a beautiful breathing technique. It is taught in the Art of Living meditation and breath workshops. You can find details of that in the description below, right? So when people learn this, they get such a big high, such a big kick, that the small inferior habits just drop on their own. Yeah. So you give them a better alternative, you give yourself a better alternative to that particular habit. So that can be the third skill that you can apply. So if you are motivated by a cause so strongly, you don't need skills. But otherwise, if you need skills, there are three types of skills. First skill, you take a hard stop. Second is you find a support system for your habit. And third is you find a better, healthier alternative. So these are the ways in which you can actually pick up a new good habit or drop a bad one. Before we close this session, I want you to reflect on how this session is going to help you. Any one thing that you are going to implement from here, and share it in the comments below. Yeah. So that will be a great motivation for a lot of people also to reflect on their lives. And one more good habit is that whenever you like something, whenever something has added value to your life, you share it. So if you have liked this video, please like it. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, share it forward to people. Make sure that more and more people get the benefit of this knowledge. Yeah. So you can do that, and definitely you can write in your comments what other videos you want in the future sessions. And so I'll discuss those for sure. Take care. Stay safe.